And if you guys haven't guessed, we're over at Epcot today. And it is summer, so the lines, as you can see, are a little bigger than usual. I thought it would actually die down with the price of gas, but some of these vacations might have been booked a long time ago, so it could just be the remainder. You guys coming in, you're going to be greeted with Spaceship Earth, the ride, the Epcot ball ride. And there's a lot of construction going on here, as you guys can see too. We're headed on in and we're going to head over to the right today. And this is actually taking you over to the land, living seas. And as usual, anytime they got the construction going on, they got these big old walls built, so you really can't see what's going in. Sometimes they put the little eyeball holes in there so you can peek in, see what's going on. And middle over here, you got that new Moana ride going in. And that's what they're hiding right now. I'll get up a little further and then I'll turn around and show you from behind me what it looks like as you're coming in. That's the main entrance down there, the Epcot ball. Right over here to the right's the living seas. That's with Nemo and friends. Monorail up above. And today I'm going to do a total walk tour of the entire park before I do anything. I'm going to try to get this done. I've been trying to do this for a long time, but with Marley and Morgan, we always stop and do the ride, so it's like break, go back in, a little bit more break action, go back in. So I'll try to get a continuous park tour today. Do we do it right, Brian? This is the living seas with Nemo. And this is one of the few rides we got over here. They don't have a lot anymore. They used to have some. They got the Guardians of the Galaxy open. Morgan was on me this morning to make sure I get on that today, but we'll see. And they're the seagulls. I'm just waiting for them to go. Mine, 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 mine. So I hear them saying to mine, mine, but it looks like they're having a little technical difficulty with them. Usually they're very loud. They all go mine, 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 mine. So if you keep heading over to the right, you're going to go over to the land pavilion next.
I'll say now. When I say now. Stop.
Yeah, usually you can go right up the center, but they got it all shut down for the renovations. So when you come in, you got to go either to the left or to the right. And up here's the land pavilion. As we get up here, I'll show you what that looks like.
Well, there's like 2 or 3 things I had to.
So that's the land pavilion, and in there they got a couple of rides, some restaurants. You got some fast food down below, or you can go into, they got a restaurant in there that goes all the way around the circles while you're eating, so it makes a circle motion. And it's character meet and greet. They got Soarin' in there. They got the Earth ride. It's like a theatrical ride in there. You just sit down and watch a show on the destruction of the world and stuff, and what we can do to make it better. And they got the land ride where you're going through the farming and pretty much a jump in time, and then they got what they do with the vegetables and stuff like that, making them in and out of the ground, in the water, in the air. And you got Journey into Imagination. That's where Figment is in there. Now we'll go around here. We got another one up above. This used to be the Honey, I Shrunk the Audience up above, but now it's a little movie, animated movies on the original Walt Disney Short Film Festival. And that's what's going to be up above now. That's up in the background, up over there. Backwards Waterfall. I got a couple of videos on that. And this is the center again where Moana's getting built. There's the Lion King over there. So once again, the whole center used to be open, but now they got a lot of construction going on with that new ride. So everything's on the outsides now. So there's a lot of walls up and a lot of walking, and you don't see a lot, but you still got the rides open on the right over there. The Figment ride, the land, and the Living Seas. And inside the Living Seas you also got the Turtle Talk with Crush. You got the manatee to swim around in there. A lot of activities for the kids in there. And this is it right here. They got like a little kid play area right over there. And you know what, let me go this way. I was gonna go back in the center and go down through the World Showcase, but we'll go this way instead. So you can get some food over here. Little kids rec area up here. And over to the left, that's the main building in the center there. The little kids section. And this actually takes you over to the World Showcase right now. So I'm actually going to take a loop, go to the left up here, and head back over to the main entrance into the World Showcase so you guys can see what that looks like. I just wanted to get that playground in there. And this is actually everything you're going to see as you're walking around in here.
That guy the other day at line for Peter Pan.
Occasionally you see the Disney cast members walk by. Anytime they notice you with a camera, a lot of times they'll wave at you and stuff. But for the most part, most of the cast members that I do come upon are actually nice.
I don't know what it is.
Alright, so I did that loop that came around over to the right over there. And usually this is the main entrance into the World Showcase, and at nighttime this is where you're going to go to get out of here too. But I'm coming over here to give you guys a show. There ain't much back there. You got to go to the right up there, but this is what you're looking at. So this is the main walkway. You got Mickey, Minnie, you got Donald Duck, and you got Daisy Duck back there. I'll walk on back and do a turn around. You got the monorail pink up above. There's your test track over there, the big secular, straight out in front of you right there, it's test track. Over to the right you got Mexico. That's a little fast food. Over there to the left is Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'll come on back here, I'll do a stop, I'll turn around, and then we'll walk on in. But this is actually everything you see as you're walking around, so just kind of hoping to get one of these done. So that's the main. If you were to come straight down the middle, that's what you're going to see. And then you're going to do a turn. That's somebody got a camera set up over there. So this is actually the main entrance into the World Showcase. When you're entering in, you can either go up the right, go up the left, or you can go right down the center. So you just walk around all the construction and come right up the middle. If you've never been here before, I'd recommend probably going right up the middle. And in the background you see all the stuff for the fireworks. They got the 50th anniversary logo in the middle there with the big loop. That's actually just there for the fireworks. And here you go with how they trim up the trees and stuff, the bushes. And these they actually make, they're kind of cool. They'll make them out of the screens to put the plants in them, and then they grow in the shapes that they want them. And they got the copper statues all over all the parks in honor of the 50th anniversary, and that's Coco. Or Miguel, I should say, but from the movie Coco. And as you're walking in the main entrance to the World Showcase, you got two of these buildings, one here and one back there. That's where you're going to do your shopping. Little pavilions on getting different things while you're here. Over there, let's stop quick. We got a Minnie Mouse. I was over at the boardwalk the other day and got lucky just sitting down, recouping, and Donald Duck comes walking by.
Your autograph?
Oh, there's Minnie. Hey!
I'll take about 15 minutes. We can help you out when you're done.
Yeah, sometimes it's funny, you'll be sitting out in the middle of nowhere, because I like to periodically just go way out by myself and just take a breather, grab some snacks, and then just see the characters come walking by out of nowhere. So this is the World Showcase now. It goes all the way around, so you're gonna walk around that big loop right there. At nighttime they have the fireworks, and that's all in the middle there. And they got the different lands all the way around the outside. They've added more of these little stands in there. That's the International Flower and Garden Festival stuff that they added in there. But
Yeah.
this is a place you're gonna go if you want to walk.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a picture with
Garden
Minnie.
de Fiestas. This is the cantina over at the Mexico section. Yeah, I've actually been here before where there's nobody. So it's sometimes you come in, it's crazy with people. Sometimes you'll come in, there'll be nobody. La Cantina. It's actually a great restaurant. If you guys are coming over here, my suggestion, just before the fireworks, go over there, get some food, sit out over the water, and eat slow. You get to see the fireworks while you're sitting down and have a good spot. Grand Fiesta tour in there. That's the Mexico Pavilion. They got a ride in there, and they all got shops in there. So you go in there and you can do some shopping around anything to do with Mexico or the Coco movie. And they got a nice ride. And that's a boat ride. It's kind of like the Small World ride. You sit down in a boat, you go around. That's one ride I'd like to see them update. That's one of these Disney Photo Pass people. It's actually exciting getting this video. I've been trying to get this forever. I've got so many cuts of all the different parks, but you put them together and they just don't look too good. And over here is Norway. Let's get a shot of the water over here. So this is in Norway. I love these buildings. Thinking it's an insurance nightmare waking up in the morning, going out and mowing your lawn.
Yeah, the one with the circle. Other one.
Yeah, those roofs are awesome. So that's Norway. That's where you're going to go in to get on a Frozen ride. And it's right up here to the left. Oh, you see Ilse there or not? And that's the Norway ride down there. The Frozen Ever After. Very good ride. Love that ride. And then they got the little shops over to the left. And I'm moving along, guys. This is a big park, and batteries only last so long. I kind of like to get it a continuous movie so you don't have all the cuts in it, so it's a nice clean edit. I hate doing all the transitions and then you just keep getting in the middle of something and then you get that transition and it's like, what? This is the China section. Those are all their buildings. They got a show in there. Some restaurants up on the left over there. They got a big shop. The only thing I don't understand about a lot of the shops and stuff like that, I like going into them. Like you'll go into the China and you'll have the China stuff, but I would think that a lot more stuff should be themed around the Mickey Mouse. Just like having a Harley Davidson here. I don't understand. Maybe it's something to do with marketing and trade, or the copyrights and all that, and the patents and stuff. But I would think like Mickey Mouse and Harley Davidsons have their own, especially being in Disney World, have their own Harley Davidson with all the Mickey on it. And things have changed so much anymore that they're becoming more trendier because they want the kids and stuff to come on in, so you know, modernize a little bit. You can have a a biker Mickey. It'd be kind of cool. It's coming anyway. You can't really stop it. It's like all the phones, they're gonna keep changing whether you want them to change or not. So I think I'd like to buy a Mickey Harley Davidson shirt. I don't know if tattoos would work out, but and you got these little Africa sections. And it's amazing what we believe to be Africa. I actually went over about 20 years ago, and you don't see any of this stuff over there. The buildings are kind of similar to this. They don't have all the windows in them. They're round. No windows. They're round, and they're that way so people can't sneak up on them. But that's the tribes and stuff like that. But yeah, I got to go see one of the last remaining tribes, the Zulus. But the people's houses are pretty normal. Got gates around everything. But yeah, I don't understand. I'd like to see a lot of the stuff, even Germany, with more Germany and Mickey Mouse stuff. It's cool to see you can buy like the pickles on the Christmas tree section and stuff like that. But why not more Mickey stuff?
Huh?
The hats and shirts. And anytime you guys are walking around, over to the right is always going to be the water. It's actually got a lot of good photo opportunities all the way around too. So you just keep walking around. Right now we're over in the Germany section. It's actually part of my heritage. They got a great restaurant in there. I came in one morning and I think I shot it and put it into my videos, but they got the Burgarden restaurant. Yeah, I walked in. What a pretty place. A lady brought me in and let me see it and stuff, and wow, what a beautiful place. I'm gonna come on over here because we got the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, that's awesome. And over there, so that's fun. Those are awesome. Everybody's lawn should look like that. And here's the trains up here. You got little electric train sets. I shot a couple of videos of these guys. Had some people ask me to shoot it while I'm here. Most people are surprised they're still here. I think that's why they asked to shoot it, so they still want to see it, because that's what they remember, the little train set. Everybody's always like, I always remember, did you still got that little train set? Yes, they do. And different times they run different trains and stuff like that. Super. So they got these little places where you can go and you can get all kinds of food and stuff during the day. I'm gonna go over here in a minute, but let me take a run over here quick. Now this is an area where usually at nighttime, usually it's reserved and stuff like that, so you can go in there to watch the fireworks, and I think it's something to where you're gonna be, I think it's some kind of ticket on that. I think you're gonna buy a ticket and then you're gonna go, or you're just gonna pay for the opportunity to go watch it. But I was actually here years ago, and we were all waiting here for the fireworks, and at the last minute they roped the whole section off, and everybody standing out here had to move. And it was kind of crazy because one of the people was in a wheelchair, and it was like, we've been sitting there for an hour, and they said, no, you got to leave, this is reserved. So hopefully that looks like they've got that under control now, because now you got to be right in there, so you're not going to go standing there. There we go. Little restaurants in the back there, the buildings out front. Your gelato over there. And over here we're coming up into the American Pavilion section. We got the old building.
I just threw it out as an option.
And then usually during the different times of the year, and they got the smokehouse inside that big building. It's a big like a food court for just going in there. You got to do the mobile reservations and stuff like that to get your food. You can walk in, they do allow it now, but they've got the smokehouse outside. Inside's kind of like a big it's like a big food court, and it's all based around the early American foods and stuff like that. Not a lot of options though. We eat there a lot because we're always over here at night because we like to be in the middle of like either Frozen or Ratatouille ride.
Good morning, and thank you for visiting.
And this is where they do the shows at nighttime. This all lights up real pretty.
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind are full. We plan to reopen the virtual queue at 1 p.m. to fill additional boarding groups. To check the status of the virtual queue, please use the My Disney Experience app or request the assistance of a cast member located throughout the park.
And inside the American Adventure, you've got the Mark Twain, called the American Adventure, and it's with Mark Twain. And that's like, I want to say it's like about a 20-minute show, maybe a little bit longer. And it walks you through time with Ben Franklin. And they talk about the evolution of our country. And inside they got some, oh, what a pretty shirt. Got the little Mary Poppins. Very nice. But they got the shows that happen over here. So at nighttime they give you a list usually of all the different people performing. And then in the American Pavilion, you have the show of, with Mark Twain, the American Adventure, and it's a pretty cool show. But we wind up over here a lot because we try to get on the rides at the last minute. We're usually pretty successful, so we'll go in just before the fireworks, and usually we'll get on at least one ride. So it's either the Frozen Ever After or it's the Ratatouille. Once again, I'll stop and take a second and go around with my camera here. So this is what you're looking at. It's a big loop that goes right around the World Showcase. And they got usually they have a boat that takes you there. It is over there. It takes you from that side over to this side. And right now we're over in Japan. And they've got it used to be the teppanyaki grill up there. First time I ever went was probably about 20 years ago. But they still got hibachi cooking up there. I think they renamed it. But very pretty buildings and stuff like that. And up above the stairs there is where your hibachi food is. Gotta make reservations for that. But oh yeah, that's where sorry, I got sidetracked earlier. So with the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're still doing the virtual line. So you got to get on, use your telephone and get on the virtual queue line. And if they have room, you'll get chosen, and then you got to be back at a certain time. So when you guys are coming, if you're looking at plan on going on that or going on the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're still running that. They used to run the same line over in the Ratatouille. For the longest time you couldn't get on it. And we're still fighting to get our press pass, so no luck on that, but we're still working on it. Eventually we'll get it, and then we'll be able to get on these rides ahead of time, so we'll be able to get the videos out before they open them up to the public, but we're not there yet. And once again, guys, this is just an actual walk around of the Epcot park. The Kingdom of Morocco. And some of these places, just like Japan, China, Morocco, you can walk up into the back. They got little stores and stuff in the back. They got food places, little different things going on. And then out in the front, they've got more stores. Thanks for your service. And we got a Vietnam veteran. I always stop and say thank you to them guys. World War Tours, Vietnam, Korea, Desert Storm. There we go, France. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I got sidetracked back behind me. The other building was Italy behind us. That was before Morocco. Now we're over at France. You see so many things when you're walking around, so your eyes get drawn to different things. And up here to the left, where you see off in the distance Lumiere, if you take a left and head back there, I'm going to swing my camera down there, you're going to see the Ratatouille ride. We got this little greenery out here. There's Beauty and the Beast right there. Belle and the Beast. Over there you got Ratatouille with the big spoon back there. And Lumiere and Cogsworth.
Can I get you in front of this?
I got a flashback.
This is all the way down in the right, over near the boardwalk side. This is going to be the entrance into Ratatouille in the France building there. And you'll walk right along the waterway where the boats are. Boats are coming over there. And apparently the ride is broken down. But I'm going to walk around everybody here. So this is just a long walkway. I think they knew it was going to be a big ride, so this walkway is huge to hold the people. And currently it's broken down, so you probably got a lot of people waiting around. It'd be kind of cool to step in line right now and get on a ride, but it ain't going to work out for me because I'm doing this walk around shoot today. All right, let me head on down the center here. And when I get over to the Guardians of the Galaxy, I'll try to get over there and walk around that too for you. These are the newest rides, so I figure I'll do a walk up quick. And there's your entrance into Ratatouille, guys. Alright, let's continue this. And then you got the Skyliners coming in. And the Skyliners are going to hook you up with the Hollywood studios. They're gonna hook you up with the boardwalk area, which is right over here. So you can access the beach club, yacht club, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. Gonna get the Caribbean beach, the Riviera. Gonna go to the Art of Animation Top Sentry. So that thing goes all over the place. It's a really good way of transportation, so you don't gotta drag your car out and drive all over, especially right now with all the gas prices. Amazing to see the first visit pins on everybody. Wow. And there's just a bottleneck of people today. A lot of people. What do we want?
You're gonna see the rest of the world. So she said that she's gonna go.
I don't understand. Will, don't worry. Don't let the captain. Do they ever know? No, they just let out. Or somebody be like. Forgive us.
Ooh, smells good. Somebody's eating something good. So there's a Friendship one over here. And this is the back side of the World Showcase, not the back side of water again. Googly bear. So this is our last bridge we're going to cross on the World Showcase. We're heading into England section. That's the exit right there, or the entrance, whether you're coming or going. That's a World Traveler store. The Skyliners come in over there, and you can actually enter the park over here. When you enter, you can take a left, head over around England, or you can head back the other way and head over to France. They run different shows back up to the left in the back here. So when you're coming around, they used to have the Beatles all the time. The Beatles played, and these guys, like, they sounded just like the Beatles. I'm a little older than most people, so I can relate to all that. But they perform back there. And these are popular, the two popular places right over here. The Yorkshire County Fish Shop. So you're gonna go get your fish and chips over there. And the Rose and Crowns. That's their little pub there. Everybody goes in if you want to get a beer. Morgan wanted to go in and shoot that place, but I don't know how that works in Disney.
Anthony.
I don't know if you're still, it's still a bar. I'm not really sure kids are really allowed in there. You see them in there from time to time. The cider house. That's exciting. Ooh, BLT scone. No. I don't know if that even sounds right. BLT scone. Man, I had to switch off cameras, guys. Wow. I was shooting back there in a GoPro, and my GoPro is running probably at about 120 degrees right now. It's super hot, so I turned it off for a little while. That's weird, it doesn't seem that hot out. We'll cool it down. Hopefully later on it'll be back in business. We're heading up into the Canada section right now, guys. That's very weird.
Okay, pre-answer, we are in the...
That's the Canada section up there. Let me stop and show you that quick. And this is the last set of the buildings before you come out of the World Showcase. Little Canada shirts, a little Mickey Canada. Last of the Canada buildings here.
Even without the boba, it's good.
No, perhaps if they're out.
Well, thank God I went there this morning to put that shit on their door. Like I said, I thought they were here for one more day.
And this is where we came out earlier. So when we came into the right there and did the circle around over to the main entrance, we're back here.
I'll see what's over here.
Once we get up here, I'm gonna hang a left, head back up the center, and then we're gonna hang a right over to the test track area. Once again, this is the World Showcase, and we're finishing that up right now, guys. And today I'm gonna try to get into all the stores here. Go into all the shops, all the stores. I'll try to hit them up, get some fresh ones out there. I got nothing going on today, so we'll get what we can get done. I'm feeling a little bit better. Last week was a killer. Got the old dog with the shoes on. Once again, that's your test track over there. Guardians of the Galaxy up there. I'm coming down on this side. I'm gonna avoid the center because there's a lot of people, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see the back of people's heads.
Because they're not.
And we've got the statue up here of Figment. And these are in all the parks, so if you're going around to the different parks, you're going to be able to see them everywhere. And once again, we'll take a picture over there to the left of the Figment ride over there. So when you're leaving the park right now, you're heading up towards the main entrance and the mall, and you're gonna see the Creation Shop. That's the big store they redid. It's a big Disney store. I'm gonna try to get in there today, but I'm gonna actually head this way just because that don't look too friendly. And that's right in front of us is Test Track. is like a cut through, so this is gonna take you on over. At nighttime, if you guys are in the area and you're trying to watch the fireworks, just before the fireworks hit, all the times are all wrong on all the rides. So when you check your app, they're not accurate. A lot of people know they've got like 10 minutes, 15 minutes left before the fireworks. So they leave the rides and they turn around and they want to come on over, get on these rides. And we were over here to one night and literally 10-minute ride. So they're reading like anywhere between 40, 60 minutes and nobody's over here. So definitely when you go by these rides, keep an eye out. The Sunshine Grill. It used to be the Coca-Cola building. That's a cool wash, the car wash. So this is the test track ride. There. Then if you come up this way to the left over there, you see the Connections Eatery. Take a left there, and that's going to take you over to the main store there, the gift shop on the left that they just redid. And it's also going to take you over to get out of here. And over here we got this little water area. Kids like to play in the water. Now we're over near the Guardians of the Galaxy.
But some people do feel the spinning motion.
This is Mission Space. So you got two rides in there. You got either the orange one or the green one. The orange one's a little more rough. If you guys don't like the motion sickness with the eyes, I'd recommend steering clear of them. But you're gonna go into the left is your green, to the right is your orange. And that's all about what you want. If you want the more aggressive ride, go on the orange. And up here is your Guardians of the Galaxy. Now this used to be the old Universe of Energy ride with Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Nye. I really miss that ride. That was actually a good ride. I know you gotta put new stuff in and evolve, but I don't know, it was a nice ride. Clean it. Could have built this somewhere else, but I guess reusing the building is more important. So it is finally open. And now this is something you're gonna have to once again get on your telephones, because you guys gotta do the virtual queue line there, the virtual queue. Don't wanna walk into the photo there, let me walk around. And this is gonna take you right over to the middle section there. That's where we're gonna head right now. And once again, this is going to take you over to the main entrance, over to Spaceship Earth. So there's your fast food. And ahead, they've got the fence up there, and that's where they're putting the new Moana ride. recreation shop. And this is gonna take you right on out.
I think what we just did there was well worth it.
Kinda so used to exit you out over near the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now you're over here. Let's probably keep the line people over there and not mix them. Get the crowds a little bit further away. And this is it, guys. This is what you would see just coming on doing the walk around. And this is the exit up here, so I'm gonna walk down a little bit further and then I'm gonna call this one a shoot. See you guys on the next one. Before we head out, we're gonna do a little shout out to Morgan and Marley. They're off for summer right now, visiting family, so they're gonna be away for a little bit. I'm gonna hook up with them later on, but they missed shooting all the videos and they'll be back.
I did yesterday, and it's not happening again.
And that's it, guys. See you on the next one.